It's the day, the moment we've been waiting for almost 2 years. You, our kind viewers, took action, and so did some kind sixth graders and Hopkins. Let's go back to December of 2022. At Glen Elementary, the mission is spelled out. They want an accessible playground, and they want it bad.
The merry-go-round and the swings.
The students and staff are going to great lengths to make the $300,000 dream come true.
We'll go on the right side of the street first.
They are door knocking and cold calling, and it's a shared mission. You do not use a wheelchair.
Nope.
Why is it so important for you to have this playground here?
It's important for me to have this playground here so people in wheelchairs can have fun too.
Because the current setup leaves some out.
I get this feeling of setback, or like I'm not being able to do what I'm capable of doing. So I'm really excited about this new equipment.
Felix and Hyatt are too.
I'm excited to spin on the merry-go-round.
Oh, that'll be fun.
I'm excited to swing on this swing.
Something as simple as joining your friends on the swing and having a shared experience at the same time, it's going to be the great equalizer. We're very excited about it.
Okay, a month later, January 2023, I got a call from the teacher behind the mission to raise the money.
Somebody had seen our news story, and they were living in Minnesota, and they reached out to their financial advisor.
We have a donation of $200,000.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. I almost started crying.
Okay, and what happened last week made my partner, photojournalist Joel Thurston, and I cry too. Take a look.
Wait, can you push me?
I got you. There you go. They all have each other's backs around here.
Oh no, you gotta get the wheel. You gotta get the wheel. It's spinning without you. Oh, there you go.
Everywhere you look, love, real love, is in the air because of what's on the ground.
There's just a ton of things to do, and I think it's really cool. The fact that they were able to do all of this is just amazing.
They are John's friends, students who don't use wheelchairs.
John's one of my really good friends, and there are kids at this school that are in wheelchairs, and they couldn't play on the old playground, and they were just sitting on the side watching other kids play, so we just like looked out the window one day and then talked to Miss Julian about like, oh, we should make this playground accessible.
We cold called local businesses, we went door to door knocking, handed out flyers. We did a coin drive.
Their persistence paid off. The original goal was to get a swing for $35,000, but they raised $1 million for an entirely new playground, bringing the teacher who fueled them to tears.
It's just so fun to see where students who take initiative on something that they wanted to fix, and then what their dreams and using their voices for good. And a lot of adults who are willing to say yes and go with it, what it created. Yeah, something very beautiful. Just to see how much a non-wheelchair user or a non-disabled person actually does care, it's just really reassuring that like there are good people in this world.
And on this day, those good people came back to their old elementary school. And now you're in
8th grade.
And when I met you, you were in
6th.
They got to see the fruits of their labor. What does it feel like to see this?
It feels good. I mean, all the work we put into this, definitely worth it.
But they weren't just here to look. They were here to play and quickly realized
Wait, we both have the H and A.
how much they have in common.
Yes. I do too. Wow, I like your earrings.
Miss Cher teaches kids with disabilities. She watched in wonder.
Our children at Glen Lake believe, regardless of disability, they believe they belong together. And the playground is a phenomenal tool to just enhance that.
This is about legitimately becoming friends.
Right, becoming friends, and years from now, when they're adults and they run into somebody with multiple disabilities, they'll realize, I don't have to be afraid. There's adults who don't know that. They're learning lessons that will be with them for a long time. a lifetime.
as they continue to have each other's backs.
He has a wheelchair, but other than that, he's just a normal kid. He deserves to play too.
Everyone does.
Everyone deserves to play.
And just like that, thank you for letting us be part of this journey.
Well, thank you for being part of it.
$1 million dream came true. With photojournalist Joel Thurston in Hopkins, Susan Elizabeth Littlefield, WCCO News. Okay, we're back live with Betsy Jolie. I gotta hold her hand here because we've both been in tears over this. But this is your baby. I mean, I feel like we're old friends now, but it's been 2 years we've been talking about this. And you said that when you first got to just see them playing together, I mean, what went through your body and your soul?
Yeah, I cry a lot. And I kept saying, like, I don't want to cry on this interview. And I know that's not possible just because of how beautiful and emotional and passionate my students were and how amazing all of our supporters were in getting this beautiful playground completed.
Yeah, I think you're right. And one thing that you said that really hit me was it also took a bunch of adults taking them seriously.
Yeah.
Because I watched them cold call businesses like, hi, can you, and some businesses did step up, and WCCO viewers stepped up for hundreds of thousands of dollars. I literally have chills going up and down my legs right now. But one thing that's so special about this project, too, is it doesn't end here. Because, yes, we have it in Hopkins now, but many of our viewers live all over the metro, all over the state, all over Wisconsin, and people are watching us online in other parts of the country. So where do we go from here? That's kind of the question after this. And you guys have some ideas.
Yeah, well, my students have a lot of ideas, and we've learned to just say yes. And my principal said it best, it creates lots of to-dos for all the adults in this world, but we love them so much and believe in them that those yeses turn into beautiful, magical things. And so their dreams were not to stop at this playground. Their dreams were to make another one, maybe at their middle school, make any more and help anybody else they can in Minnesota. I mean, they're thinking big picture.
And you guys actually started a nonprofit.
We started a nonprofit. They want to change laws at a state and national level. They just want playgrounds where everybody feels included and can have fun.
And you've got the shirt on for the nonprofit.
I do.
Tell us what it's called and how people can kind of get information.
Yeah, MNPlay4All. The kids designed, so I had 150 of my students design logos. Then they all voted on them. We made t-shirts, we're making stickers. Their nonprofit is just starting, and so they have the preliminary website set up. And it's pretty great. They're excited to fundraise for kind of a play space at their middle school where everybody can still have fun together. And,
yes, and I know a lot of people out there are watching going, I'm going to start one in my community. What would you say is the first step?
Yeah, get your people. So my students really rallied their community and the businesses around them, and got everybody really invested. Not only their school, but their broader community. And that, I think, fueled the fire of their passion and why it was so important to them.
Because it takes major fundraising. I mean, just the flooring of it, the kind of rubber surface that's wheelchair friendly was $300,000.
$330,000.
Yeah, so this takes money. But it can be done, and y'all showed it in the most beautiful of ways there.
Yeah.
I am so moved by what you've done, Betsy. And also, side note, it's Betsy's birthday.
It is.
So we celebrate you. We celebrate these kids and just the love that will keep coming from this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.